still had the time to sit down and write an email about genetically optimizing black people. Apparently, our physical capabilities are amazing. However, we're just not smart enough. Can we figure out a way to make those blacks smarter? I don't understand what the obsession is. Like, you're literally looking at black children and measuring their cognitive development as opposed to their physical development. This man said that the reason black people excel in physicality is because their brains simply are not on the level of their white peers. And since physicality is easier, they will excel at that rather than intellectual-based things.
He wants the files released, but won't release them. He's focused on affordability, but building a $300 million ballroom. He deserves a Nobel Peace Prize, but threatens war with Venezuela. He'll bring down prices on day one, but beef prices are at record highs. He's America first, but has a $40 billion bailout for Argentina. He's for the working class, but giving tax cuts to billionaires. He has a terrific healthcare plan, but won't tell us what it is. He's protecting federal buildings, but tore down the east wing of the White House. He's cutting waste, fraud, and abuse, but added $2 trillion to the national debt this year. He wants men out of women's locker rooms, but walked into a teenage beauty pageant's dressing room. He's closing down the border, but opening it up for white South Africans. He's a Christian, but never goes to church. He's a businessman, but always goes bankrupt. He loves the military, but dodged the draft. He wants law and order, but he's a convicted criminal. He backs the blue, but not at the U.S. Capitol. He does all this, and you, my American friends, still support him. After 30,000 lies, 6 bankruptcies, 5 draft deferments, 4 indictments, 3 wives, 2 impeachments, and 1 insurrection. After COVID, tariffs, ICE raids, government shutdowns, bribes, corruption, pardons, selective prosecutions, illegal drug boat strikes, unconstitutional executive orders, and months of chaos. Because at this point, my dear Americans, submissive fellow journalists, spineless members of Congress, corrupt business leaders, cowardly university presidents, enabling law firms, out-of-touch rappers, and anyone else who normalizes this shit show, he's not the problem. You are.
Well, they didn't scrub everything. I don't know if you guys have been looking through the files like I have, but there are pages and pages, hundreds of pages that are just completely blacked out, which is completely illegal. However, they didn't scrub everything because I found something. And don't worry, I have receipts. Here you go. It looks like this was filed in 2020. She was 14 years old. She was 14 years old when Epstein took her to Mar-a-Lago and introduced her to Donald J. Trump. You can read it yourself. Epstein elbowed Trump playfully, asking him, "This is a good one, right?" She was 14. Trump smiled in agreement. I don't want any of you ever again telling me he's not involved in this. Read it yourself, even though they are combing through this, trying to redact any mention of anyone in their club. You can read it right here. Stop lying to yourself. Get on the right side of history.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today we are talking about why is it that there are no black folks in these Epstein files. What happened, because there's this narrative that is going on that everybody has stereotyped that blacks are the worst in terms of this liking, underage girls and all this stuff. So I want to talk about this. So I'm gonna look at this video, and then I want us to talk about it at the end. So please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you guys to subscribe to my channel, and please, I will appreciate it, because it's gonna help me, to grow a community that we can be talking and sharing more information across the pond, whether it's in America or other parts of the world. So please subscribe, and happy New Year.
My God, soul sister, you are so right. I must have had too much eggnog yesterday. I left the 3 most important people out. 3 more, and the most important people, who were not in the Epstein files, who do not appear in the Epstein files, who do not need redactions, and they are, drumroll please, President Barack Obama did not appear in the Epstein files. And President Joe Biden did not appear in the Epstein files and did not need any redactions for anything. And last, but definitely not least, Kamala Harris did not appear in the Epstein files. Are you seeing a pattern here? Barack Obama, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris did not appear in the Epstein files. Need we say more? And thank you to Soul Sister for bringing that up.
They try their best to demonize black men, but who do we see almost exclusively, pervasively, singularly, only, unanimously in the Epstein files? I guess we ain't gonna talk about that though.
Epstein and some of his people were talking about how to genetically optimize black people and how to make us smarter. And there appeared to be some desire for mechanical use of us in some form or fashion. I'm still reading and trying to decipher what I read because it's a lot. It's like this in-depth analysis of us as if we are like animals. It is disturbing to watch or read. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm so tired of people being obsessed with us like this. It is weird as fuck. We be minding our business and somehow still end up in it. And us needing to be smarter. I encourage you to go read it. It's weird as hell. And they call us apes. Just look up blacks and you'll find it.
The first time you saw Donald Trump's name was in the Epstein files. Did you close the files or keep reading?
I have reviewed not the entirety of the files, so
You haven't reviewed all of the Epstein files?
personally no.
You're the director of the FBI. This is the largest sex trafficking case the FBI has ever been a part of. Buck stops at the top, and your testimony today is you have not reviewed all the files.
What I've been doing is been busy providing the safest country this country has seen in modern U.S. history in historic speed because the men and women of the FBI are given the resources to reduce the homicide rate, to reduce the drug trafficking rate, to reduce the amount of children that are being trafficked and the
Well,
number
it
of
sounds like
pedophiles
those
that we
children
arrest
being
is
trafficked
record
appreciate
high.
the director reviewing the files. You said you don't know the number of times Trump's name appears in the files, so it could at least be 1,000 times. Is that right?
The number is a total misleading factor. We have not
the
released
number at
anyone's
least be 1,000
name
times?
that we have not released anyone's
Could it
name in
at
the
least
Epstein
be 1,000
files that
times?
has not been credible.
Director, could it at
We have
least be 1,000
released
times?
every piece of legally permissible information.
Okay,
You can
so-
characterize the numbers however you want it.
You're claiming my time, Director. It sounds like if you don't know the number, it could at least be 1,000 times. Which
It's not.
means
It's not.
is it at least 500 times?
No.
Is it at least 100 times?
No.
Then what's the number?
I don't know the number, but it's not that.
Do you think it might be your job to know the number?
My job is to provide for the safety and security of this country. My job is not to engage in political
And that
innuendo
includes protecting
so you can go
sexually
out to the
assaulted
sticks and get your 20-second hit in your fundraising
reclaiming my
article.
time,
But
Director.
keep going, reclaiming your time because the
Director,
people of California
If
are being
Trump- if the
underserved by
president-
your
If the
representation.
president is not implicated, why not release everything that involves
We have released everything, the president and anyone else's side, that is credible and lawfully be able to be released.
Remembering your oath to tell the truth, did you ever tell Donald Trump his name is in the files?
I have never spoken to President Trump about the Epstein files.
Did you ever tell the Attorney General that Donald Trump's name is in the Epstein files?
The Attorney General and I have had numerous discussions about the entirety of the Epstein files and the reviews conducted by our team.
Did you tell the Attorney General that Donald Trump's name is in the Epstein files?
And we have released where President Trump's
Did you,
name is in
it's
the
a simple
attorney's
question.
file.
Did you tell the Attorney General that the President's name is in the Epstein files?
During many conversations that the Attorney General and I have had on the matter of Epstein, we have reviewed
The question is
painstakingly
simple.
who
Did you
can
tell
be-
the Attorney General that Donald Trump's name is in the Epstein files? Yes or no?
Why don't you try spelling it out?
Yes
if
or
you're gonna
no,
mock- Use
Director?
the alphabet.
Yes or no?
No? A, B, C,
Director,
D, E,
did
F?
it,
Don't
it sounds
wanna
like
do
you don't want to tell us. Did you tell the Attorney General that Donald Trump's name was in the Epstein files?
Why don't you try serving your
Director,
constituency
did
by
you tell the
focusing on
Attorney
reducing
General
violent
that
crime
Donald
in this
Trump's name-
country and the number of pedophiles that are
Director,
legally
reclaim my
harbored in
time,
your
Director.
sanctuary cities in
Director,
California?
reclaim
I'll
my
work
time.
with you on that. Do
Regular
you wanna
order, Mr.
work with us
Chairman.
on that?
Director,
I'm
reclaim my
Belongs, a
time.
gentleman from California.
Did you tell the Attorney General that Donald Trump's name is in the Epstein files? Yes or
Question
no?
has been asked and answered.
You've not answered it, and we will take your evasiveness as a consciousness of guilt.
They tried to insinuate that the kids was from somewhere else. I know them was Diana Ross kids and this for a fundraiser. But it just shows you how the media is still trying to manipulate things to look away with Michael Jackson. All these years later, Michael Jackson is still a scapegoat. He's been off for what, almost 2 decades now. He's still a scapegoat. And
there either. Donald Trump, he's in the files, the photos, the videos, the emails, the birthday scrapbook. It seems the more you look into Jeffrey Epstein, the more connections you find to him and Donald Trump, and the less you find to notable Democrats. But don't get me wrong, even if those connections come up, you wouldn't see me defend a single one of them. But Republicans, they really can't say the same thing.
Take a listen to how Trump's own voters are describing their own emotions right now on right-wing political call-in shows.
I feel really betrayed, and I feel really, really angry. We have a president who tells us to move on from Epstein because it doesn't matter. Are you guys still talking about this seriously? And yet he still talks about the 2020 election fraud. He talks about the Hunter Biden laptop. He talks about all this stuff from 5-6 years ago, and he tells us to move on from the Epstein trial or the Epstein case. People like me will not stop talking about this. I feel so betrayed and so angry. This is not what I voted for.
I'm concerned about being able to trust Donald Trump to keep his word. In his campaign, he said he was going to let us know all of the facts about this, and now he's saying, go away, don't pay attention to it.
These Epstein files, we were told that they was going to be released. There was this client list that was going to be released. And the fact that it's suddenly gone away and he's trying to gaslight us is like a punch in the gut to MAGA.
I believe.
All right, so we're looking at this video where we are seeing the Epstein files. Okay, there's a lot of hype going on around it. Yes, the current administration, when they came to power, Donald Trump, the president of America at the time, swore that he's gonna release those Epstein files when he comes to power, which he did. And now it has come to time where he has to release those files. But we are seeing so much hype going on and people talking about it, and they're wondering exactly why, what is happening, why is there the delay, why is it that the current administration is dragging their feet, they don't want to release this file. And yeah, if you look at those files, the ones which they have been able to be released to the public, you're literally saying there are no black people at all. It's just white people who are found in this Epstein file. And people are wondering why. There's this stereotype that people have been saying for the longest time, about blacks, being notorious and all this stuff. But if you look at this Epstein file, you will not find any black person in it. So what is exactly happening? Is the stereotype wrong? Is the stereotype wrong? Is it that people are just passing up false narrative regarding the black people? That's one thing which I feel like, because if you look at these people who you're seeing in this Epstein file, they're powerful people. There are people who know what they're doing. There are people who know exactly what they're doing. There are people, when they say no, believe you me, no one will touch them. If they say yes, of course, anything can be done for them because they are wealthy, they're millionaires and billionaires. And of course, people in power. That is one thing you need to understand. And all of them are white. All of them are white. The ones who are documented, all of them are white. There are no black people. So does it mean black people are poor? Does it mean black people are not into that? What exactly is it? Because if you look at in this episode, you will not find any black person or who is supposed to be there. You will not find that. So exactly this narrative that has been going around, is it wrong? Is it false? Is it that they're trying to portray black people the wrong way? That is a question that people need to understand. So what are your thoughts exactly? I'd love for you guys to tell me. And then the other thing you need to understand that when this current administration came into power, the Epstein file, for the longest time, it was a hot potato nobody wanted to touch. Everybody, no one wanted to touch it, because at the end of the day, it can be before the current administration, this kind of scandal could literally destroy your career, literally destroy your life, your family. Everything will be turned upside down. But with this current administration, it looks like it's a walk in the park. Everything goes. No one will ask you any question. Life goes on, and it's not a scandal because people are looking at it and turning their eyes away and say this is a normal occurrence in America. That's what they're saying. But at the end of the day, the question that everybody needs to understand is what really happened during the Epstein. Is not like people didn't know exactly what was happening. People in power knew exactly what they were doing. But because they are people in power, and yes, whatever they want, it will be done. and people are told to look away. And yes, because they empower people who did look away at that time, and that's the reason why a lot of things happened during Epstein period that normally would not have happened if people did not turn their backs or did not turn a blind eye to exactly what was happening at that time. And as a result of that, you're seeing now this scandal coming out. As a result of that, you see so many situations that have happened that people are compromised once in a while because they were in that situation during the Epstein time, and compromisation were done. People are blackmailed as a result of that. And even you see the Epstein himself, he passed away in a mysterious situation because there's so much mystery that is happening. People wondering exactly why did this Epstein was documenting people, why is he recording all this stuff, for what purposes? People asking those questions. Other people are coming up with different stories behind it, and if you go down the rabbit hole, you'll be amazed exactly what you'll find. But at the end of the day, the only person who knows the truth of exactly what was happening is the late Epstein himself. He knows exactly why he did that, why he was recording, for what purposes. He knows that. Unfortunately, he's no longer alive to tell us exactly what was happening. But one thing for sure is the black people are not found in that Epstein file. Why? Only Epstein can answer that question. So let me know what you think about this, and of course what your thoughts are, and I'd love to hear from you guys. Please subscribe to my channel, and of course I wish you a very happy new year.